Hello, this is Greg from SharePoint Maven, and in this video I would like to explain to you how to set item level permission on a SharePoint list. Let me first explain to you in plain English what I mean. Item level permission is actually a pretty cool feature that we had forever in SharePoint lists to be precise, and essentially it allows to set unique permissions for a row in a SharePoint list based on who is logged in to a SharePoint site. Here's a scenario for you. So here is my project list, all right? And let's say if I create an entry in this list, I want to be able to obviously add, edit, delete that particular row. However, if Mary is logged in into, my colleague Mary is logged in into SharePoint list, she cannot alter the rows that I created. Maybe she can view them, but she cannot, delete them. She cannot edit them. She can only, create new rows or edit the rows she created. So how do we make it happen? Let me explain. What we need to do is we need to enable item level permissions on a SharePoint list. So by default, right, it's pretty much kind of Wild West. Everyone can, create new entries, edit them, delete them. Again, I want to alter that and essentially pretty much set up exactly to the scenario I explained. So here's how we make it happen. Gear icon, list settings. So we navigate behind the scenes, advanced settings. All right, and this is the area where we're going to be setting it up right here, item level permissions. All right, so let's check it out what we can do here. So read access, we can specify who will be able to read. So what we can do is we can say, you know what, users can read all the items or they can only read the items they created. So in other words, if I created a row in the list, Mary would not be able to even see it. Essentially, it will be hidden. All right, I don't mind that. You know what, I want Mary to be able to read my items. All right, the rows I create in the list. I just don't want them to be editable. All right, so we're going to leave it alone. But again, I could also hide it from Mary if I were to check this option. All right, here we go. Perfect. But then here, this is where we adjust what others can do to the rows in Excel. So by default, of course, right, by default, these are kind of the default options that everyone can create and edit all items. No, we don't want that. We want to users to be able to create items and edit items that they created. So essentially right now, this pretty much satisfies the scenario I have given you, right? Again, I want Mary, I don't mind Mary, reading the rows I created, and but Mary can also can just edit or delete the rows she created. All right. So essentially, I click that radio button over here. All right, and then we just click OK at the bottom to save the changes. Let's go ahead and test it out. All right, so I'm logged in as Greg here. I'm going to create a new entry. So in the list, let's just fill it out. Here we go. Perfect. All right, so here is my entry. Perfect. Let's go to Mary's screen right now. Mary should be able to still see this. Remember, I don't mind if Mary can still see this. She just cannot edit or delete this particular row. So here we go. I'm logged in as Mary in this browser. I'll refresh the screen. Here is my entry. All right. Let's try to delete it or edit it. Look at this. You see, I cannot delete it. The delete button is still here, but again, Mary can't really do anything with it. She should not be able to, edit. Let's say she changes something on this. Here we go. Again, you see, essentially Mary gets another message. All right, but so Mary cannot do anything to my row other than viewing it. And then if Mary creates, her own entry, all right, here we go. Let's just say this right here. Perfect. All right, and again, just creating a row in the table. Mary can obviously add, edit, delete this one, right? Not a problem at all, you see, because Mary obviously created that row. All right. And another scenario, remember, so really powerful feature in my opinion, but another scenario, remember how I allowed Mary to at least be able to read the other entries? Well, you know what, let's alter that. I don't want that to happen either. You know what, Mary should just see her own entries, her own rows in the list. So in that case, we would need to navigate back and check that radio button, okay? All right, perfect. And click OK. And let's see. So I'm logged in as Greg. Obviously, I get to see everything because I'm the site owner. And by the way, I forgot to mention what we're doing right here. I mean, you have to be a site owner, right, to kind of alter those kind of selections. Perfect. And then I'm logged in as Mary. Let me refresh my screen. Look at this. All the other rows are gone because I created them. Essentially, Mary only gets to see, her own rows that she created. All right. So a really cool feature in my opinion. And I see this used a lot. For example, if you create some sort of issues log or maybe a help desk log, right? You maybe want users to see just their entries, all right, and not see the whole thing. So quite useful feature in my opinion. And that's all I wanted to show you in this particular video. So hopefully you learned a new trick. As always, happy to see you on my blog, SharePointMaven.com, as well as my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of the day. Goodbye.